Cindy here with Sacred Insights 101, ready to do your reading for August. Your reading this month is like a big party. There's several cards from all the different decks, several beings that just keep confirming each other. So as I go to talk about one, there might be 5 other angels, archangels that are going, yeah, I agree. So bear with me as I try to go through this because it's a really great reading. Basically, you can have anything you want. Basically, you can have anything you want. We have your wish is granted. The things that you've been wanting. We have Jesus working miracles for you to bring about even the things that feel impossible to you, is why the miracles word is used. So he's saying miracle for you. For him, it's just what he does. So he's saying that he is putting in place miracles to give you what you've been asking for. And you also got Saint Anthony talking about you found it. Excuse me. Or you will find it, or you can find it, or it's possible. You have found it, or you will find it. Whatever it is that you're wanting. Whatever it is. We got the Passion card talking about trust and follow your renewed passion for your love life and career. So it's as if it's coming from your deep heart space are the things that you're wanting that are either on the way or you've already found them. It feels like for some of you, you've already found some things. For others of you, things are coming. Things are definitely coming for you guys. And we're talking about the heart space and passions from your core. We have 2 cards talking about true love and marriage. 2 cards talking about your love life, true love on its way. We have the career transition card, career transition, and she wants to come back, passion, right? And these guys are gonna just are gonna want to come back over and over again because they're saying that it's on its way if it's not here already. So we have love life, we have career, we have a new home, potentially, if that's what you're wanting. If that's what you're wanting, Virgo, if that's what you've been wishing for, your wish is granted. See, this one wants to come up. Career transition, granted. Love life, granted. If it feels impossible, he's going to help make it happen. It'll feel like a miracle to you. And Saint Anthony is, he's a lot like Archangel Chamuel, if you're familiar with him. He's the one who helps you find things. Saint Anthony also helps you find things. He can do that as well. He's just as powerful. Ascended Master Saint Anthony was a saint who was able to do that sort of thing, make things happen. So we have all these areas of your life, what your soul has been wishing, your passions and your heart space, they're on the way and can happen. So it's just all about success in every area. So then from that, there's a couple of things that they want to say. So this card here, this love card with the 2 hands coming into the heart space. The 2 words on this card are love and compassion, and they also want you to notice the green is the heart chakra, just like the root of your heart space. These 2 hands are coming in, talking about giving and receiving. So this card wants to sort of rock like this, like giving and receiving is a balance, in balance. Giving and receiving in balance from your heart space to your heart space. Okay? And compassion. Compassion is not having compassion. Let's go with that one. Not having compassion in your heart space blocks the love that can emanate from your heart space, and then it also blocks what might come in, right? Because what you send out is what comes back. So not having compassion can block things. And so they wanted to talk about, and then we come over here to this little section over here where forgiveness has come up, because forgiveness is a huge block to compassion and love in your heart space. Forgiveness is a big block. So if there's anyone that you need to forgive, actually including yourself, if there's anyone that you need to forgive, you are going to want to do that. You're going to want to do that in order for, you know, any of your wishes to actually manifest if they haven't already. So they're saying for some of you, there may be some forgiveness called for, and they want to talk about grounding, sacred space. You know, forgiveness has come up quite a bit. Forgiveness came up quite a bit last month, actually, in the July energy reading. Spoke about forgiveness too. So if you haven't seen the July energy reading, it does a quick little sort of explanation on why you want to forgive, how to forgive. Forgiveness is in that, and it might help you. Also to get outdoors, to get outside, can help with forgiveness or any other blocks to compassion. Compassion in your heart space, so that you can just radiate the love in your heart, so that love can come back to your heart. It goes both ways. Let's see, you also got Hathor talking about being receptive to allowing, and this one wants to come back again. So remember, giving, receiving, giving, receiving. Now receiving being very important, because all of these miracles and happenings towards your true love, your passion in your career, passion in your romance, passion and love in your home where you live, all of these, in order for this to come to you, you would need to be in a state of allowing to receive it. So interesting that this one comes up. So for some of you, there might be some blocks around allowing yourself to receive. So just be mindful of that. Be open, you know, be open. I allow myself to receive these gifts. Is a good, nice little affirmation mantra. I allow myself to receive these gifts, because they're just so, they're right there, right what you're wanting. So make sure that you're receptive to allowing them to come to you. Also, we have Archangel Michael talking about allowing yourself to receive. So this kind of goes to allowing yourself to receive all of these wonderful, huge, fundamental, right? This is like core life stuff. You guys can pretty much are getting what you're wanting. I mean, it is your time, Virgo. This is just an amazing reading. You can have anything you want. Anything you want, even if it feels impossible. It can happen. So Archangel Michael is saying, yes, trust this. Allow yourself to receive it and trust that it's coming. Now, what this card does with Archangel Michael, also, not just trusting that it can come, but what this card says is trust that you are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. Allow this miracle to occur. Allowing the miracle, right? All three of these coming up. And Archangel Michael is saying, yep, allow the miracle. But what Michael's talking about, Archangel Michael's talking about, is fears around safety, right? You might, on a subconscious level, have a program running that does not want you to receive it. There might be some fears around kickback from family or friends. It feels like concerns, just the very fact that he's saying you are safe. It feels to me like he's feeling needing to tell you that maybe you're not feeling safe. There's, you know, a funny thing that happens when you start to get successful. People around you can get very uncomfortable. So one of the beliefs that you might be concerned about is that you might lose some friends, or family members might, you know, look at you differently, or just that your life would change. You know, these are big changes. They're wonderful. I mean, we're talking about true love and passions and your heart space. You know, these are things that your soul, on a soul level, is really wanting. And still, there can be fears, deep-rooted fears, where maybe they're saying, okay, they're saying, some of you might be afraid that someone will take it. So if you actually were to get something you're wanting, then you're feeling like someone else is right there to take it from you. And so you've kind of got this pattern maybe where you don't, in your subconscious, where you don't want it because it would just cause combative is the word they're saying, combative, and so he's saying, you know, you are safe. It's like we're kind of not in that time anymore. If it's an old belief, let it go. Just let it go. Just release it. Just release beliefs like that. Some beliefs like that. You might want to, though, tap into them, you know, kind of see if you can find some of those beliefs that might be running. Now, where'd that go? Here it is. Yeah, you might want to go into your heart space, sort of go into meditation and see if you can find some of those shadows or just false beliefs, or okay, they're saying based on your experiences. So some of you may have had experiences where when you had true love, it didn't work out. When you had your perfect job, perfect career, it didn't work out. And so there might be some fears and concerns around it actually happening. And they're saying, no, you know, that was the past is the past. Let go, release anything from the past. That was an experience, and you learned some things, and it does not mean that it's going to happen again. So the angels are saying, yeah, you know, let that go. If it feels too hard to let it go, the angels are saying that they will take it. So you could go into meditation. Again, meditation, drop into your heart space and simply ask the angels to take any of these beliefs in your subconscious, and, you know, please let those go, because you want to be able to receive these incredible gifts that are coming to you, or trying to come to you. They're answers to your wishes. For some of you, though, yeah, I said, some of you are just so excited and just so over the top happy, because yes, they are coming. For some of you, you've experienced some of this already. So I'm just seeing like giggling and happiness and joy going on for you guys. So for some of you, that's wonderful. And then we also have that heaven is with you, and she's wanting to come up right beside, you know, all of this, you know, releasing your concerns about actually having what you're wanting. You deserve it. You are worthy. All of those sorts of things. And then just fundamental belief systems that don't serve you anymore. Just let them go. And so to help with letting go, yes, we have the grounding, you know, for meditation. Create a sacred space. Get outside and get some fresh air. right? All of these help you go into your heart space to find some of these beliefs running, possibly to let them go, and or to stay focused. So now they're shifting over. That, you know, that feels like this healing of deep wounds from the past really just feels like a really quick reminder for you guys. The whole energy of the reading is super positive, but these did come up, and so, you know, they did want to sort of mention it. And now let's get back to the good stuff. Now let's get back to the good stuff. So, you know, sacred space and going into your heart space, and then Anya is also coming back to say, yeah, take a leap. Take a leap of faith, because these things are happening and they're great for you. They're great. You also got two cards talking about staying focused and being assertive. Diana and the fairies talking about setting your intention, staying focused, and being assertive, and just sort of staying in that space. This is a career transition, meaning if it's a job that you have, you may be changing jobs. In that case, there's a change happening. If you work for yourself, then there's a million different little things that could be happening during a transition in career. If you're self-employed, you can implement like a bazillion different ideas here and there. That can take a little bit of time, and so it's not quite as, you know, fully, you know, from this job to this job, if it's a job. Transitioning to a better job is what they're saying, to a better job that's more in line with what you love. You're just going to love it. So if you have not met this true love of your life, and if you have not yet found the perfect job for your soul and your heart space, and all of these guys are working on bringing you your true heart's desire, what these two are saying are to stay focused on your intention and exactly what you're wanting, because they're orchestrating getting it to you. So you want to stay clear, you know, keep clarity on what it is you're wanting. They've heard you already, so you don't want to waver from that. That's what they're saying. You don't want to waver from that. It's like they're showing me a restaurant. If you're sitting in a restaurant and you place your order, and the waitress is writing everything down, and you know that they're gonna fulfill your order, right? They're gonna fulfill your order. But then, as she starts to go, you go, oh, wait a minute, I've changed my mind. No, I don't know now, I've changed my mind. And she may go back to the kitchen and say, okay, I'll come back later, because now you've changed, you've wavered. And it just stalls and puts things off. So they're saying, stay focused, stay clear on what you're wanting. It feels like you found some clarity. It feels like you found some clarity. So last month you guys had a brilliant idea. Sometimes these things take time. So that came up in the reading last month. Your brilliant idea may show up for you this month. And it might cause, you know, something like this, or a brilliant idea that may bring true love to you, right? It kind of can carry over. But these guys are working on exactly what you're wanting in your heart space. So keep your unwavering, she actually uses that word, keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. So, you know, this is we are co-creators. So while these guys are bringing people, situations, money, circumstances, you know, things to make this happen, you also, you know, do your side of it. You do the human mortal side of it, right? You stay focused on, you stay clear with your thoughts and your feelings and what you're wanting, and the actions that you take towards what you're wanting. And this assertiveness card is saying, stand up for your beliefs And only say yes if you really want to. Now this card is different from, there's another card that comes out sometimes that talks about standing up for what you believe in, but that one feels more combative. This is basically saying stand up for what you're wanting. Even if you have concerns about, whatever your concerns might be, let those go and stand up for what you're wanting, and only say yes to the things that you really want to say yes to. So this is all about you. Being assertive is all about you and what you're wanting. Stand up for your yes. Only for what you're wanting. So if a job proposition comes up, drop into your heart space, see how that feels to you, and only say yes if you want to say yes. If it feels good in your heart space, then say yes. If it doesn't, let it go. Right, then don't, because you can have pretty much the very thing you're wanting. Trust it. You can trust it. Trusting heaven. Trusting that it can come. Take a leap of faith towards your true desires in all of these areas. If you're wanting a new home, if your career is changing, as far as meeting someone in true love, take a leap. Put your heart's true desire into action. So another one talking about action. Say yes when you really want to, stay focused, and take actions. So it's while these guys are, orchestrating people, situations, resources, things like that, well, these guys are doing sort of their co-creation part. You want to do yours as well, and then it will happen. That's what it feels like. That's what it totally feels like. And so doable, so possible, just so feels really, really positive. That's the word. It just feels like it's absolutely, it's so doable for you guys. And then peace. The Holy Spirit is bringing you peace regarding any fears. The Holy Spirit wants to bring you peace. And heaven is watching over you. Look at these beautiful cards. Heaven is watching over you throughout these processes as you line up with what your heart truly is passionate about, and you pursue it, taking action. And Master Jesus and Saint Anthony and the fairies are all orchestrating to bring things to you to make it happen. The Holy Spirit is bringing you a peace in the level of trust. Does that make sense? Back to the restaurant. Okay. Back to the restaurant. When you place an order, you 100% know that it's going to come. Especially if you're clear. Whatever it is you're wanting, you're very clear, this is what I'd like. They bring it to you, and you know that they will. So there's a piece about trusting, and they're wanting you to embody that, and the Holy Spirit and heaven is also bringing that with you. So with this one, this angel is kissing this little baby, so cute, this little boy, little child, and they are saying that these angels are all around you as well. Now this child looks like he's kissing her back. I love this card because children at this age, they're still so connected to the other side. They can see these beings. They can interact with these beings. We're getting there as we ascend and drop all of this stuff that we are not. We're getting there. And so I just thought it was beautiful that this came up in your reading to say that these angels are there with you, swirling around you all the time. Yeah. So with increased awareness, they wanted to bring this up so that you would appreciate that they are in fact there with you. Yeah, they're with you all the time. And also just to kind of relax. Everything's going to be okay. Don't worry about anything. If you have any of these concerns, any of those concerns about old beliefs or anything like that, you know, take a moment if you need to let those go, because this just feels really, really solid for you guys. So just enjoy the process of one step at a time. One step at a time makes big dreams come true, you know. You could get a new job that enables you to afford a new home, and in that neighborhood you meet your true love. I mean, this can happen so fast. You could be in a completely different life very, very fast. I mean, look at this. And, you know, you are taking action and staying focused, taking a leap towards your passion, and these guys are helping to orchestrate on the other side for you to bring it to you. So be very mindful of your heart space, giving and receiving, allowing it to come in. Checking in with your heart space, only doing what you really want to do, and just taking one step at a time. Your action steps, stay focused, clarity, one step at a time. It looks really good. All right, have a fantastic August, and until next time, take really good care of yourself. I love you guys. Mwah.